Welcome everyone, this is Michael Ramon Ricardo, and I want to speak on your past, your present, and your future. And where do we spend a lot of our time at? It'd be a little bit strange to know that a third of us spend time on our past, and a third of us, or I shouldn't say, by a third of us, but I say that majority of us spend a third of our time on our past and a third of our time on our future, and then we neglect a little bit of our now. And because we're not so into our now, we don't get as much accomplished as we would want. So you just have to think about, why are you dwelling on past things? What's causing you to go back to those past things? Are you going to allow those past things to help you better what you do for the now? Or are you dwelling on these past things because of regret? Are these past things holding you back from actually going forward to do something now? Because a lot of times we have our past as a grudge, and the past is like a chain that is holding us. Instead of us being in our now, we're holding so much on the past that our now is not really being present. And so I can explain even deeper by going now to the future. Sometimes we're in daydream. Sometimes we daydream all day. And sometimes we sleep. And sometimes we stay asleep even while we're walking. Because we have dreams of this and dreams of that. You know what? I wish I would have done that. Or, hey, you know what? I need to do this. Or, I have this dream. I have that dream. Or you wait and see. I'm going to write a book. You wait and see. I'm going to go there. You wait and see. I'm going to do this. There's a lot of wait and see. But you haven't gotten to the point where we can see it. So we have a lot of the future also trying to take us away from the now. If you are saying wait and see, I'm going to, and there's no actual proof of action to it, then the future is still in the future and hasn't come. If you say I'm not doing this because of that, then that is a phobia, and it's also a thing that is holding you down. It is something in the past that is a grudge that you can get rid of so you can live your now. And let's also go with this right here. There's things that haven't even happened to you yet, and you might have a worry of the things that have happened to you in the future as well. Oh man, I got a court going on. I wonder if I'm going to make it through this court case. It hasn't happened to you yet, but if you're praying about the now and what can be done in the now to fix the future time, oh man, sickness here, sickness there, I've seen this happen, so what can I do now to avoid what's going to happen in the future, if that is to happen? Generational things of diabetes or, heart problems. You have to wonder, am I doing something now to fix up what could happen in the future? If this is a family traditional thing or family generational sickness or curse, am I doing something now to fix that? We can't be bound to our future or our past, because our past could be our parents that have done this and it didn't work out, and we're scared of what our past did. That now we can't do what we see in the present because we're so worried about what our parents did in the past. And then we're looking at the future of how things are going, and we don't think we can make it because we don't see the brighter side of things. But if the Bible is saying, trust in the Lord with all your heart, leaning not to your own understanding, acknowledge all his ways. So we have to allow God to be our first and foremost. Allow him to give us that now time, because now faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. It's not past faith. It's not future faith. It is now faith. So if it hasn't happened, that means you should be focusing on the now to prevent what could happen. And if it happened in the past, it's not going to affect you now because the past is gone. The time is now to do the things that are needed. So when you go to your past, to your present, to your future, a present is a gift. And when you get a gift, it is something that you can open up. It is something that is received. It is something that you didn't have to pay for. Today is a gift. You didn't have to pay for today. God woke you up just by grace, just by mercy, just to give you the air that you breathe. Whatever may have happened in the past is gone. Whatever is to happen in the future, only God knows. And that should be in God's hands. But now is a gift. And you can take it or you can leave it. But you ultimately have the gift, which is the present, which is today. So think about, what can you do right now? I can go further and further on this, but I'm going to go to a close. Again, my name is Michael Ramon Ricardo, and remember that God loves you, I love you, you all take care, and God bless.